party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friendly neighborhood Showa 60. Today I want to talk about this little speed paint that you're looking at right here. What you're looking at is a time lapse of me drawing one of my favorite video game characters, Dante. Now, for the three of you probably wondering, who the hell is he? Well, okay. In 2002, I believe, Dante became the main protagonist of his very own game from Capcom called Devil May Cry. It was an action game unlike any other. It was focused on not only beating up on your enemies, but also looking good in the process. This was a game that was created by Hideki Kamiya during his days at Capcom. Originally, Dante was supposed to be the newest addition of characters for Biohazard, but because of his characteristics being too completely unique for a survival horror game, he got his own game where he would become the one-man army that slashes demons. Now, Dante is the youngest son of Sparta and the younger twin brother of Virgil. And when his father disappeared back into the demon world because his body couldn't withstand the mortal form, Mundus decided it was an okay idea to start going in and wreaking havoc on Sparta's human family. Like beating up Virgil to a bloody pulp under the assumption that he's dead, Dante's mom being assaulted and then killed, forcing Dante to seek vengeance and run his own demon hunting shop years later. Dante has been in many adventures throughout his entire tenure as head of Devil May Cry. That and he loves pizza, but he can't really handle money for shit. But deep down, he's a very cool character, and just his entire swagger and the way he fights is one of the reasons why he's one of my favorite video game characters. In fact, back when I got my PlayStation 2, Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition was like the first game that I purchased with it. And I'm kind of glad that I did. That way I was more up to speed on the Devil May Cry lore, since 3 was the origin story of how Dante got started. And I'm gonna be honest with you real quick. I didn't get 1 nor 2 because I felt that 1 compared to 3 and all the other games onwards was pretty much outdated compared to what Capcom has cooked up since. 2, well, the less we talk about that, the better. The DMC reboot I did play for a little bit, but I was so pissed off at it because the gameplay was good, but the storyline and Dante's characterization was just terrible. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people kind of share my opinion. If you don't, that's fine. If you like the reboot, that's also cool. I won't judge you for it, and I won't call you crap for it either. Then Devil May Cry 5 came out, and oh boy, it took everything good with every video game in the franchise, including the reboot and Devil May Cry 2, and turned it into something completely cool. Now, everything cool about it was in its story, in its characters, in its gameplay, but I'm also going to be level with you once again when I say that the character models are I mean, don't get me wrong, they're nicely done for what they are, especially in this day and age, but the face capturing to me was just, I don't know, maybe I'm just a big fat weeb who's a huge sucker for the mix of anime and realism in my 3D mature rated fighting games or character action games, but hey, what can you do? So yeah, Dante has been in a lot of inclusions as far as games go, one of which is the Marvel vs. Capcom series, most specifically Marvel vs. Capcom 3, 3 Ultimate, and Infinite. He has also been in the Beautiful Joe series, also made by Hideki Kamiya, who created the first game, of course. And I gotta say, the interactions between him and the spandex-clad Sentai hero of the other Capcom game is just phenomenal. That, and I love Beautiful Joe, and I like that Hideki Kamiya really did good by these two characters. So much so that we've gotten their spiritual offerings in the forms of Bayonetta and the Wonderful 101. Like, Dante is the king of character action games, and I feel there's no disputing that. Now, for this video, I'm doing the DMC4 design of Dante because I think that one is the best design. Though I'm kind of miffed that 4 didn't do too well with its presentation as far as story goes. They didn't expand too much on who Nero was. They made Dante borderline Gary Stu, but the sound production in the game was pretty dope to me compared to 5. Now 5's sound production was pretty much the bee's knees, objectively, but 4 subjectively is my favorite in terms of sound production, character design, and whatnot. But yeah, I chose this design because that one was far more visually appealing to me than all the other designs that Dante had throughout the history of this franchise. So yeah, that's enough of me ranting, raving, or basically rambling about this franchise and this wonderful character. Like, he's a very cool guy. He really cherishes the human world. And as much as he doesn't get along with his brother, which I'm glad they patched up in 5, spoilers by the way, it's really... Now, despite all that, Dante is that one guy you would definitely love to have pizza with. Now, Virgil can share in that sentiment, though. Well, that's it for me for right now. If you like what you see, be sure to comment, rate, subscribe, tell friends. Get this whole network train going. This is Showa. Please enjoy this speed paint, and I'll catch you in the next video. Mata ne!
Hours later, kingdoms on full sides in disarray, fighting law. Use of silence, spark your masquerade, nights will fall to our haters away. steal a soul for a second.